ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adilla Anggraeni. I will be presenting our paper for this Bandung Creative Movement 2020 conference entitled Disrupted but Interactive: How Online Learning Works in the Age of Pandemic. So we know that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused learning disruptions because there are shifts in terms of educational activities from physical classrooms to virtual classroom. This can pose some challenges to the educational institution because either the students, lecturers, as well as the university staff generally do not have any preparations or simulations before the shift happened. This research aims to understand student experience during the period and how it may impact learning satisfaction. We investigate several variables in this study. The first one is learner characteristic. The second one is instructor characteristic. The third one is course suitability. The fourth one is interactivity. The fifth one is technological factors. And the last one is supporting factors. We posit that all of these variables positively influence learning satisfactions. For our sample, we have students who have experienced the first 4 weeks of the semester in the face-to-face classroom settings, followed by virtual settings. The survey was conducted through the period of April to May 2020 through online platforms. In total, we gained 118 respondents with 100 usable responses. Our respondents consist of both undergraduate students and master degree students. After the data has been collected, we analyze the data using PLS SAM software. So what will be our findings? As presented by this table, you can see that there are only two independent variables which significantly influence the dependent variable, which is the learning satisfaction. We can see here that course suitability and interactivity are the ones that positively influence learning satisfaction. It was possible because the change was strongly felt, especially in terms of the level of interactivity. Those who have been accustomed to the physical classroom setting arrangement may actually feel that there is lesser interaction in the virtual classroom arrangement. And the second one is in terms of the course suitability. It is possible as well that in the university level, there are some courses that are deemed to be more suitable to be conducted online, and there are also courses that are perhaps okay to be or can be conducted in the online manner. In addition to that, we can see that in terms of learner characteristics as well as instructor characteristic, they don't have any positive influence toward learning satisfaction. It is possible because these two do not change much during the transition. So what can we conclude from that? The first one is that it is very crucial to keep the interactivity in the online learning context as it improves the satisfaction of the students. The second one is the facilitators will also need to encourage interaction between students. This can be done using online discussion forum, gamification of learning, or other activities that may foster discussion between the students. Lastly is that the interactivity also involves interaction between the peers, which means that as an instructor, it is possible for them to divide the students in the classroom into several small groups so that they can interact better in, for example, a breakout room. Last but not least is to carefully consider the courses that can be delivered online. This has required collaboration between the university and the study program. So for example, courses that are considered to be more theoretical perhaps can be delivered both online and offline, whereas courses that are more practical actually can have other means of learning. For example, using software or other kind of tools that may actually improve the understanding of the students. Thank you very much for listening to our presentation.